Hey, what's good, y'all? It has been a long time since I've done a sit down talk with me, and I feel like we got a lot of catching up to do. I feel like I got a lot of explaining to do. Like, I don't know, if you only been following me here on YouTube, then you know, I may have kind of like disappeared. If you've been keeping up with me on my journey, whether that's through social media, whether that's through my blog, then you know what's going on in my life and everything. And while yes, I have posted, you know, a video here, a video there, I don't feel like I've really given y'all like a good explanation about what's been going on with me and what's happening in my life, and I think now is a good time to do so. I really want to try to really get more proactive on my YouTube, really just trying to level up in all aspects, and you know, I just really just want to see what I can do with this channel. And the truth of the matter is that I haven't had systems in place. I haven't gotten myself together. I've been trying to do a lot of things, and it's kind of been unrealistic. So I just kind of want to, as I'm getting ready, because as you can see, my hands are busy down here. I'm actually getting ready to do my makeup because I'm going to attempt to film today, albeit this being one of them. But yeah, so in order to do that, I don't waste something in my bag. Great, okay. But I need to do my makeup. Oh, excuse my hands, y'all. They rough and they ashy. But this is the reality, so it is what it is. But yeah, I figured I would talk with you guys while I get ready and just kind of give, I guess, somewhat of a life update, where I'm at right now, what's going on, what's been going on, why posting was so sporadic, you know, just different things like that. I feel like I should make a note of all these things I just said, so that in case I wander off, I can get myself back on topic. So, okay, so where I've been, because now that I feel organized now I can get myself together. So where I've been is basically just living life, and that sounds so cliche, but honestly, that's really what it's been. If you are not familiar with me, hi, my name is Stormy. I mean, if you've watched this far, obviously you feel some sense of a connection, but what's good? Stay around, you know? Have a seat, get comfortable. But I am Stormy, and I am a dance artist, a choreographer. I am also a mother and a wife. I've been blogging for quite some time now, and I've been dancing pretty much all my life. And I started doing YouTube some years ago, sharing, you know, like products I was loving and things like that. And then I kind of stopped because dance kind of took over my life. But now that I have a child and I'm married, and while yes, I'm still dancing and things like that, I want to share, you know, other aspects of my life. I've been eager to do more in fashion, do more things with my family, you know, prioritizing that, making memories, things of that sort, you know. And so that's kind of where I've been. My child is 3 now, so you know, she's older now, or she's getting older now. I had her in 2019, and you know, since then I've gone through postpartum depression, anxiety. I obviously stopped dancing for a while, found my way back to dancing, and since then have done so many amazing things like the BET Hip Hop Awards. I've been in music videos. I've performed in live performances rather. I have choreographed my own shows, choreographed pieces for different festivals and things like that in Houston. I've traveled to dance, so it's been quite the ride. And you know, I've I've kind of in this space where I'm like, okay, I really want to share more of my journey, especially because now I feel like I actually have something to say. Like, I've started blogging in 2014, and I would just talk about like things I love in fashion, and that was pretty much it, you know. And since then, since changing from my first blog name, which was So Fabulously Sweet, that was my title before I changed it to So Stormy, which is obviously more personal now. But I want to share my experiences. I mean, of course, I'll still be sharing things that I love, because I'll always be a fashion girl at heart. You know, I'll always love fashion, but I also want to share, you know, other experiences, like my dance experiences, like, you know, trials and tribulations through motherhood, as well as the great things about being a mom and being a wife, and, you know, celebrating time with my girls, because that's important to me too, you know. Just so many things, you know, that I'm passionate about, and I just want to share them all. So I really want to get back into, I say all that to say, I'm really eager to get back into sharing more and getting out of my own way, because I've been vlogging for quite some time. Truth be told, the vlogs just aren't out there, and that's something I need to get better at. It's just getting over that fear of like the videos not being good, or the content being so spread out, or just being a perfectionist, because I really can be that at times. And, you know, it's just, I think it's been holding me back. So I'm really trying to break away from that as well. So I just feel like with all of these things happening, you know, that's, with all these things that's been going on in my life, I'm really excited now to take these things, continue to build on what I have going, you know, but use YouTube and my blog to help share that journey with y'all. So yes, that kind of, I guess that kind of ties into what I'm doing, or what I've, you know. But last year was such an amazing year for me in terms of my dance career. Let me go get my water. Yeah, had to get my water, y'all. I was getting thirsty. Ooh, okay. So like I was saying, last year was such a big year for me in terms of my career, my dance career. I literally was booked all year, like, and a lot of times I was like double booked. I was working on 2 or 3 productions at a time. Like, I was getting it, okay? And, you know, it was great. I did so many amazing things. I actually have a recap blog post that you can go check out. I'll have it linked in the description. You can go check it out to read about all the cool things that I did last year, because it was just so much. But it was such an amazing ride, and I was so busy though. The reality is I was so busy. Like, I was going all the time, y'all. And you know, mind y'all, like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've been a stay-at-home mom since my child was born. So we're talking 2.5, 3 years, okay? 3 years. And so, you know, I'm doing like the day-to-day mom stuff, you know, with my kid, and then it's like having to jet off to rehearsals, and getting up, staying out really late, not getting home till like midnight sometimes, like, to like get up and have to do it all over again, you know, with your kid again, and just going, you know. And it was been such an exciting time. Like, I'm so blessed, I'm so thankful. And it was so crazy though, because most of the opportunities I had were from people I had worked with in the past. Like, I don't recall going on a lot of auditions last year, if I'm being honest. But that's just a testament of God and Him working in my life and moving like that, and just allowing those opportunities to flow seamlessly to me. Like, it was such an exciting time, and it was so much fun. I had a good time doing like literally everything, and it was work I enjoyed, you know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, there were some very long hard hours, you know. I definitely earned my keep, but it was such good work, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so much fun, and the energy was always good. I always had a good time, like, you know. And I was blessed to say that I was able to work with a lot of friends, you know, for different things, like, you know, good friends, good colleagues, people that I admire and people that, you know, I am fans of their work and their artistry. And it was just really, really cool. And I had a lot of like pinch me moments last year that I was just like, Lord, I can't believe all this is happening, you know, like just so many blessings. So you know, but because of that, you know, I was so busy with dance and the demand of that, and then, you know, being a mom, full-time stay-at-home mom, like a lot of times, you know, So Stormy as a whole suffered. And I realized, like, I can't do everything. Like, I can't be everywhere. Like, it got to the point where, like, I had to take a break. I had to, you know, slow down because I was getting way ahead of myself. And, you know, you can get burnt out like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I feel like my body always found a way to, like, slow me down because I would get sick or something like that. You know, maybe get a small injury or something like that. So, you know, I definitely had moments where I had to, like, just crash. And not necessarily, like, in a terrible way, but just a healthy crash before I, like, burn out crash. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give myself that time to just, like, girl, take your foot off the gas, because, like, you are not bionic. Like, you need to rest, you know, and you need time to just be, you know, not being a mom, not being a wife, not being the dancer, just be, you know what I'm saying? So I think this year I'm definitely going to be looking for more balance, more ease in certain aspects of my life, you know, and relinquishing control over certain things so that I can make room for things that I want. Because the reality is, I want to build this, you know, I want to give time to this, and I want to grow this, you know, and I understand things happen in seasons, you know, and I think that's why, you know, my dance career took off like it did in the way that it did, because it just kind of kept coming, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't have to look, you know what I'm saying, for the next opportunity. It just came to me. And so now I'm in a space where I'm like, okay, because I'm still getting opportunities for dance stuff, but I feel like I have a little more time going into this year, going into early 2023, that I can, you know, be like, okay, what is it that I want for So Stormy, and what does that look like? What does that require of me? You know, now the opportunities are still coming for dance, but I'm also gonna be actively, you know, looking to expand and evolve this as well. You know, my YouTube, my blog, So Stormy as a whole, you know, and I'm very excited about it because this has been something I've been wanting to do for some time. And it's not something I really spoke much on because I felt like I was scared to, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there for everybody to see. So you guys are gonna attest to this moment, okay? Because I've said it and I can't take it back. Okay, there's a little fear in that, right? But we can't play it small this year, you guys. Like, you just have to, my stomach is growling. You just have to go for it, you know? You really just have to go for it. I definitely, even with motherhood, like, I've learned, like, I need time, you know? Like, it's been great being able to be a stay-at-home mom all this time, but I think it's at a point where she needs to kind of branch away, you know what I'm saying? Like, she needs time away, I need time, we need that separation, right? So it's like, you know, I think it's beneficial for us both. She's actually at school right now, at preschool, and she's going right now, she's only going part-time. She's going 3 days a week to start because, again, she's been home with me this whole time. So we're starting her off small, you know, seeing how she does with it, and then, you know, go from there. But she's actually been doing really, really well with it. So I'm very, very happy to hear that and to see that. And how excited she is when I go get her and everything. And it's been amazing for me because it gives me time to do things like this. Because if she was here, she'd probably be like all up in the camera and tearing through my makeup, and you know, it would be chaos, okay? It would be chaos. If you have a toddler, then you know what I mean. So, you know, I can take my time, I can film in solitude, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not feeling like I can't be too loud or anything like that, because, you know, it's not like she's like sleeping in the next room or something, right? So, you know, just little things like that. I'm so excited that I get to, you know, have this time now. So, yes. How we doing on time? Okay, not too bad. So, get ready to put on some foundation. Motherhood. So, actually, I've been dealing with a lot of personal things. You know, I definitely had some days where I was feeling like super depressed towards the end of last year. And I think it was related to a series of different things. I don't think it was just one thing. Sometimes life just be lifing, y'all, and it just pulls you down, you know. And I think honestly that's just where I was at the time, you know. That's just how I was feeling in the moment, you know. And it was hard for me to kind of navigate that. And I think also because I had a lot of things going on in my personal life, and you know, I was just struggling, you know. The reality is, like, a lot of people are struggling, you know. And while I'm all about positive vibes and good energy, I also feel like I would be doing a disservice if I just always seemed like everything was just beautiful and perfect in the world, because it's not, you know. And you know, sometimes those things really get me down, you know. And so I found myself needing to like unplug and completely detach from like watching the news or being on social media even, or you know, just talking to people, you know what I'm saying, in general. Like sometimes it's just all a lot, and I find myself needing to separate myself completely for a while, because that's just what works for me. And I've had to like let my friends know, like, it's not that I'm like just purposely trying to like cut you off. It's just, this is what I need, this is how I deal, you know. Like this is how I'm dealing with this, you know, and this is how I'm processing that. So yeah, that's just, it just be like that sometimes. But you know, I definitely try to, you know, I talk a lot with my husband. I pray. I try to pray a lot. I really try to keep that relationship, you know, my priority, and taking time to pray and everything like that. And just to try to keep my sanity too, you know, pray for my family, but also so I don't lose my own freaking mind, because I find myself sometimes getting overstimulated as a mom, and there's so much going on, and the TV's going, the house is in disarray, my child's going, my husband's talking to me, it's a lot going on, you know. And it's like, you know, I get anxious and I get frazzled and I get stressed, you know, like, you know, just things that a lot of people suffer through, you know what I'm saying? So like, I've been really on this journey, because I don't want to say as if I've arrived and I've figured it all out, because I haven't. Ooh, child, I have not. But I'm definitely trying my best, you know, every day to deal with these things and to improve and to do whatever it is that I need to do, you know what I'm saying, so that I can minimize them. But even when they do come, I have the tools to deal, you know, if that makes sense. So, you know, in terms of that, that's where I'm at. You know, also just trying to make memories, you know, because life be lifing, but that doesn't mean it has to be all bad. Like I realize that I'm still very blessed even in the midst of all the chaos, you know. And so, you know, I try my best to like prioritize making memories with my family, you know, doing things for the holidays. Like, we had the most magical Christmas this year, and it was so great because Amara got to see so many of her cousins and stuff like that on my side of the family. So it was beautiful. And then she got to see her dad's side of the family like 2 weeks later. So it was just beautiful all in all, and it's great to have memories like that. And you know, to do traditions, like we made gingerbread houses, we went and looked at Christmas lights, you know, just did all those kind of fun things, you know, as a family, and that just makes my heart very happy. So, you know, I've been really prioritizing those kind of things, and that's one of my biggest goals for next year, or for this year, is to continue on those things, build on those things, continue to be more intentional with you know, with work, with my career, with So Stormy, with my health, with my family, and you know, hopefully be more intentional about this, you know, about YouTube, and you know, continue to build on this, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I hope that, you know, if something that I've said today resonated with you, I hope that you continue to be with me on this journey as I navigate this thing called life, and sharing it and all that kind of stuff, you know. And continue to talk about things that I'm passionate about, you know, fashion, dance, lifestyle, planning, you know, family life, all those things. You know, hope you join me, you know. I'm very excited. And I'm eager to share like all the content that's been sitting in my archives and I've just never put out there. So I'm going to be doing, I guess I'll call them throwback vlogs. And I mean, I have stuff from like literally years ago, y'all. It's embarrassing how much content I'm sitting on, okay? But I don't want to just sit on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I hope you guys don't mind if I do like a little throwback vlog, and you guys can see, you'll literally be able to see a lot of my journey from there to here, you know, as well as continuing on with me. That's dope. Now that I think about it, that's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm almost done with my makeup, so I'm gonna get ready to put on some lipstick and some mascara, and I don't think my lipstick's in here. I'm getting ready to wrap this video up. Pull my hair from out here. Oh yeah, that's another thing, y'all. I started locks. You might remember me last time, the last video y'all saw was I had a fro, and now your girl has locks. I started my lock journey last year in 2022. Because I mean, I have to say last year now, because you know, it's definitely 2023 now. But even though we're talking about life update and everything, but yeah. So yeah, I started it in the summer last year. My hands were so ashy, y'all. I'm gonna get it together. I shout out to my sister Brandy. I'll put her handle right there so you guys can go check her out. She has a website and everything. If you go to the link in her bio on Instagram, you can access all of her services and everything like that. She does all types of hair care. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And tell me what kind of videos you guys want me to do. I would love to do some styling videos or vlogs, shopping, yeah, anything like that, or behind the scenes stuff or dance stuff. Whenever I can, because sometimes I have to sign a contract and I can't, but whenever I can, I could do behind the scenes dance stuff if you guys are interested in that. And yeah, if nothing else, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.